All right, what's up people? Cane Corso show here, and today I'm bringing you an episode that's all about the natural Cane Corso. This is about their natural reaction to strangers and people that might be a little bit weird or whatever, but you're gonna get to see them in action and how they react. Now, I have a friend here that's gonna help me. This is Luis Miguel, and my dogs don't know him a lot, so this is the perfect opportunity to see how they will react to him. ¿Tienes miedo?
No.
So he has no fear. He has no fear of the dogs, and that's what's awesome. Like, we're gonna see this happen to a person who has confidence, and trust me, if they don't have confidence, it'll probably be a little bit worse. Okay, we have two cameras set up here for a good view of everything. My dogs are here right now. I'm gonna signal for Luis Miguel to come so you can see what happens. Now, you see, everything is great and it's good. Cane Corsos, loving, they love you as your family members. Now, we see Luis Miguel is about to make it around the corner. Now, let's see what happens. Starts. Oh, yo, nah, beat this. Yo, nah, beat this. Okay guys, so I was actually surprised. The door of the fence actually busted open in the beginning because it wasn't locked well, and I just found out that Yona actually bit Luis Miguel. So,
Pasaba, los animales, los dos perros, veían la presencia mía y reaccionaban a mi presencia, pero de modo de advertencia, como que, hey, quítate de acá, es nuestra casa, no te queremos ver. Pero los perros sin intención de salir, sino simplemente advertir de que no debo pasar.
Basically, he's saying that the dogs were letting him know, don't come in here, but they didn't just aggressively try to attack him. It was more of like a backup kind of warning. And that's when Yona nipped him, but Yona didn't go after him. He just nipped him to back him out of the gate and stayed in place. So that's really interesting. Okay, vamos por el otro lado. We're gonna go to another area so we can record a more public setting and see what happens there. All right, so we're now at another location. This is the tennis court of the neighborhood where a lot of people pass. And of course, this is the main reason why you want to try to get your dog socialized, especially if you're not a person who's very attentive, because you'll see with this example how quickly things can go left when a stranger passes. As you can see, or you will see here, Luis Miguel is walking normally across. My dogs are focused on him and they're barking. He's not doing anything. Not running, not moving exaggeratedly. It's just they want to show dominance. Okay, so now he's gonna get even closer to the fence and we're gonna see. I'm gonna bring the camera. So I'm just showing you guys how extra they tend to get. All right, so that was incredible. Like, the Cane Corsos, as you could see, are very animated when it comes to strangers. They're not gonna allow somebody around their owners, their family. They're going to protect their territory, their loved ones. Now let's see what happens when Luis Miguel goes outside the fence and I'm outside too. Casi nada. All right, guys, so what's really interesting here is the fact that the Cane Corsos aren't so aggressive towards strangers when the loved one is not in the fence. So this goes to show you that their territorial senses are much stronger when family or loved ones are around, and if they have their puppies, same thing. You do not want to mess with them when they are in that protection mode. Now we're just gonna go to another location and we're going to see what it's like when people pass on motorcycles, bikes, all that kind of thing. Check this out. All right, what's up, people? So keep in mind with all these examples, I'm 6'5". I am a very athletic person, right? I play sports. I was into active lifestyle things all my life pretty much. I'm just gonna show you how strong it becomes. So just watch the pull factor and be aware, like, is this what you really think that you can handle? Come. It's mental, but it's also physical. You see they're already locked in on where the motor is coming from. And what's gonna happen is as soon as he passes, Beats, Yona. Now, normally I wouldn't react so calmly, I would handle that. But the thing is, I want to make a clear demonstration for educational purposes, because a lot of people are buying these dogs now and they think this is an easy job to just have these things around the house like some little Pokemon card. No, it's not. And as you just saw, they could, if they really wanted to, they could have pulled me away. That's the fact. They had enough reason or motive or anger, they could easily pull me away. But at the same time, you know, this is what good training comes in about. This is what good ownership is about. Good exercise. These things will all help curtail these types of problems. Now, all right, let's go back to the house. All right, people, so what you just saw is the Cane Corso in their natural form, and the purpose of this video is purely educational. I want you guys to see what it would be like to have a Cane Corso without actually having the dog, because a lot of people are buying this today and they think these dogs are just cute little furry friends to throw on your couch. That's not how this works. Well-bred Cane Corso has drive. It's meant to work. You see the videos where my dog is pulling a wagon? That's work for them. They're building muscle. They're using their energy for something constructive, and that gives them fulfillment. Sort of like when we go to the gym and we release endorphins after a workout, it's the same thing for the dogs. Beyond that, guys, I mean, you can see pretty conclusively how they are not going to receive strangers very well. My dogs are pretty well trained. I'm just not restraining them or reinforcing any learned behaviors in this video, but they have learned behaviors. They have words that can stop anything from happening in most cases. But to be honest, if somebody were to aggressively approach me or a family member or something like that, my dogs go off. And I see other trainers on YouTube who have their Cane Corso and they show the trained side, but I'm just the person who's real, and I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like, that's not how these dogs work in a lot of the cases. And you know, even if it's well-trained or socialized, their instinct are what you're seeing in this video. So that's what the Cane Corso show is about, giving you guys some real coverage, some real facts. Now, one of my dogs is from a working line, the other's from a more domesticated, multi-generational pet line. And you know, that makes a big difference in their personalities. Also, one does have the fearful trait, but that doesn't mean they're afraid of humans. That just means you got to be really more attentive to them, because you don't know when they're going to react. Beyond that, guys, that's it. Cane Corso show, we're out. Peace.